Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of the forest, there lived a family of three: a father, a mother, and their young daughter. The village was known for its serene beauty and peaceful way of life. But little did the residents know, there was a dark secret lurking in the shadows. It all began family's daughter, Alice, started to have strange nightmares. Every night, he would wake up screaming and covered in sweat, insisting that a monster was trying to take her away. Her parents brushed it off as nothing more than a child's imagination. But as the weeks went by, the nightmares only grew worse. One night, as the family was sitting down for dinner, they heard a strange noise coming from outside. The father went to investigate, but when he opened the door, he was met with a sight that would haunt him for the rest of his days. There, standing in front of him, was a creature like any he had ever seen before. It was tall and lanky, with matted fur and glowing red eyes. The creature let out a blood-curdling scream and lunged towards the father. He managed to slam the door shut just in time. The family quickly barricaded themselves inside, but they could hear the creature scratching and clawing at the door, trying to break through. They knew they needed to get out of the village, but they also knew they couldn't leave without Alice. They decided to wait until morning and then make a run for it. But as the night wore on, the scratching and clawing grew louder and more frantic. It was clear that the creature was getting closer and closer. Just as dawn was breaking, the family heard a final evening crash as the creature broke through the door. They could hear it moving closer and closer, its rapid breathing filling the room. The family knew it was now or never. They grabbed Alice and ran out of the house, not looking back until they were well out of the village. They could hear the creature's screams fading into the distance as they made their way deeper into the forest. But the nightmare was far from over. The family soon discovered that the creature was not only real, but it was also a demon that had been terrorizing the village for centuries. It had been trapped in the forest by a powerful witch, but it had managed to escape and was now hunting down the family. The family was constantly on the run, never staying in one place for too long. They would hear the demon's screams in the night, and they knew it was only a matter of time before it caught up with them. Years passed, and the family grew older, but the demon never gave up its pursuit. One day, when the father was out hunting for food, the demon finally caught up with the family. The mother and Alice fought bravely, but they were no match for the powerful demon. In the end, it claimed their lives, leaving the father alone and filled with grief and regret. He spent the rest of his days wandering the forest, searching for a way to defeat the demon and avenge his family, but he never found it. The villagers still tell the story the demon and the family claimed, warning others to never venture too deep into the forest. And even to this day, it is said that on quiet nights, you can still hear the demon's screams echoing through the trees.